The introduction of the DCU's Batman is The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This is based on Grant Morrison's great comic.
Ladies and gentlemen, and my non-binary friends, welcome back to the Let's Talk About It series, where I find something that I want to talk about and I talk about it. If you probably couldn't tell, I'm super excited about this one, man. It just so happened that my buddy told me that James Gunn just released an update about DC and their lineup, so I had to go check it out. I'm recording this intro after having watched the video, and I gotta tell y'all, I'm very happy. If you guys enjoyed the video and you're looking forward to what DC has in store for us, do me a favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turn on notifications to see when I upload next. All that being said, stay safe, stay blessed. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Okay. Real quick, James, can I call you James? Mr. Gunn, I need this to be good. I need you to bring me back. To anybody that is new to this channel, I am a DC stan. I love Marvel. I respect what Marvel has done. DC should have already been doing that years ago.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn.
Yeah.
I'm the co-CEO of DC Studios.
Cool.
So as many of you know, DC has been disconnected in film and television for a long time.
Yes.
And it's one of, our jobs.
Real quick, sorry, that is already a W. That just him admitting that to me, that is a W, fat W.
Mine and Peter's is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film.
Hold on, sorry. I'm ready.
Film, television, gaming, and animation.
Yeah.
That the characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and it works within one story.
Yes.
And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds, outside of the mainstream DC.
Yes, not so much care about the Joker or Teen Titans Go, but yes to the Batman. I've been saying that they need to make that an Elseworlds thing.
Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU.
True.
So he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love that resets the entire DC universe.
Okay, real quick. I don't think I'm going to see The Flash. I've heard this multiple times. He said that he really liked it. It is going to be very difficult for me to go see that movie. It's going to be hard for me to watch that movie because of Ezra Miller. And I understand, the movie is completed already, so it needs to go ahead and release it. But still, I'm not a fan of that guy.
Then to move into Blue Beetle, a fantastic film about a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, which leads directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now.
Oh my gosh.
Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan of what DC Studios will be in film, television, and gaming.
Show me.
Gaming is called Gods and Monsters. Now this, what I'm about to tell you, is a part of the first chapter. It's not the entire first chapter. The first project is Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos is an animated series. I've written all the episodes. Something we're going to do that's a little bit different at DC is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays them in animation. The next project up is Waller.
That's actually kind of
Amanda
dope.
Waller, played by Viola Davis.
Yes!
Viola Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it. Okay. Next up is the big one, the true beginning of the DCU. This is called Superman Legacy. This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it, and Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025.
Okay,
the next thing.
Not very long. Okay, these Superman, I like the name, Superman Legacy. Gives me, what's that? What's the All-Star Superman vibes? Hopefully not, because doesn't he die in that one?
Is a big premiere HBO television series called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, John Stewart and Hal Jordan, and we have a few other Lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching over Precinct Earth.
Yes.
They discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU.
Okay.
Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a passion project of mine. It's based on the marvelous Wildstorm characters we are now bringing into the DCU, and will interact with all of our primary DCU characters. The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary.
Not familiar.
It's a very different look at superheroes. We're doing a television series called Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost is a story of Paradise Island, usually known as Themyscira, which is the birthplace of Wonder Woman. It's almost like Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants of Paradise Island. The introduction of the DCU's Batman is The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This is based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run. Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin.
Yes, yes. We are not only getting a Batman for the main DCU, we are getting a Robin. We haven't had a Robin since Batman had titties. He had nipples.
He's a little assassin who Batman tries to get in line, and so this is the story of the two of them and the beginning of sort of the Bat family in the DCU. Next up is a TV series called Booster Gold. Booster Gold is one of comics' really popular cult heroes.
True.
He is a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future who uses future technology to come back to present day and become a superhero so that people will love him. It is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome on an HBO Max series.
That's
one of my
so
favorite comic
lit.
book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. So we're going to turn that into a big science fiction epic film.
I need to read that.
Now, Superman is a guy who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents, whereas Supergirl in this story, she is a character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish in some terrible way, so she's a much more jaded character.
Okay.
And that brings me to Swamp Thing, the last thing we're going to talk about, a very dark horror story in the origins of the monster who is Swamp Thing.
All right, real quick. Swamp Thing was one of the characters I wanted him to bring out because I want a Justice League Dark movie, and I feel like James Gunn is one of the people who could really like spearhead that. So like Swamp Thing being introduced lets me think that a Justice League Dark movie is on the way. We get a John Constantine, hopefully not with Keanu Reeves, Zatanna, Deadman, Etrigan. Oh god. I want Etrigan to be in the movie so bad. This W's all across the way. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was not expecting this to love this as much as I am, but I am.
And although it's totally outside of the rest of the DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the stories. Anyway, those are the stories that I can tell you about right now. I've loved the DC characters since I was a child. They're incredibly important to me.
Yeah,
I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something very different. One of the things that's very important for me in all of these movies and TV series is that the director's vision and the vision of the writers and all of the creators is unique and something special.
Okay.
Storytelling is always king. That's all that matters to
True.
us. And I want to be true to those stories. I want to be true to you guys and really give you something different than you've ever seen before. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you watching. I hope this was exciting for you because it's really exciting for me. And I can't wait to start to dive into these stories with you guys on this grand adventure. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Yo, those are fat. Those are fat W's. Yo. Those are fat. I'm so happy right now. I am. All right, so he said the first chapter of it is called Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. So we're getting Booster Gold, who's never been to DCU. We're getting Supergirl. We're getting Swamp Thing. We're getting The Authority. I'm not familiar with them, but I feel like I've heard that name before. I'm gonna have to look into that myself. Oh, guys, also Fat W, Viola Davis staying in the DCU. I was really curious how the whole Blue Beetle thing was gonna work because I figured that Flash would be the reset. So I was curious if they were gonna like keep him here. I'm super, 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 super happy that they are, because that is huge, man. That I think that is a big fat W. I am. Oh man, this feels so good. I'm excited. Let me know if you're excited in the comments below, but I'm excited. It's lit.